Coming at you live, I guess in a way, in Lake Norman. It is CSR, Carolina Sports Radio. I'm Doug.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Justin.
We are back again. Episode 12. My favorite number, 12, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah, absolutely. 12, the dozen, the dirty dozen.
Dirty dozen.
So we're back. We got a few things to go over this week. We're going to head and these guys. I think we need to do a disclaimer at the beginning. We do have the Braves-Dodgers game on as we are recording.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
And we have two Brave fans here as the 2 out of the 3, and I am pulling for the Braves.
Jocktober.
FYT Dodgers. But yeah, we got the game on, so if you should start hearing, some screaming and all that kind of stuff, crying, whatever. But right now, the Braves up 5-2. 5-2 in the
Bottom of the fifth.
Bottom of the fifth, yep.
All right, we got a commercial break. So, all right, we got a good lineup here. We're going to start out as we normally do. NBA, we're going to go with the Hornets have a home opener tomorrow night.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep, against the Pacers.
Take
7 o'clock.
Take it away, guys.
Oh, yeah, so first game against the Pacers. So excited to see what we got going on with the regular season. We did finish 1-3 in the preseason, so it didn't look too good.
And 2 of them were ugly.
Yeah, well, played the Heat good. That's usually our kryptonite. We lost by a point, and then we lost by 70 to the Mavericks. Don't know what the hell happened there, but
70.
yeah, it's pretty fucking close.
Yeah,
127 to 59. So I mean, as close as you can get.
I think we could hit 59 in the driveway. That's pretty bad.
Jesus Christ. But hey, that's preseason. Put it behind us. That's all good. Opening up against the Pacers would be a good team. They have a good young squad.
Yep.
So be excited to see what we got going against them.
They still got Lamb.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Jeremy Lamb,
yeah.
four more
yeah.
Hornet.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
No.
And they got Sabonis,
Cool.
he's really
monster.
Yeah, Sabonis is a dog.
He's really good.
His career high's got to be against us several times.
Oh, yeah.
That guy kills us.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, Hornets tomorrow night, opener, and get a line on that game.
No, I didn't look at. I actually didn't look at the line.
But we're gonna win. We already know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
gonna win.
Obviously.
So anything else? We got NBA opening tonight.
Yep.
We did talk about that. What's the 2 games, Steven?
Oh, we got Bucks and Nets, and then Lakers Warriors.
Go Warriors.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry.
And go Bucks.
Everybody knows what a great LeBron and Lakers fan I am.
Right.
But yeah, opening up tonight, and then Hornets again tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So
we got some more Hornets news too.
what you got?
Miles Bridges, we could not
Yeah.
reach a contract agreement with him. So if we do not re-sign him, he will be an unrestricted free agent.
No.
I think. I'm pretty sure he's not restricted at the end of the season. So we definitely need to keep him. He's one of our best players going forward.
Hate to see him leave.
Yeah, his 3-point's good. I mean, he's athletic as hell. Him and LaMelo, one of the ball brothers.
Lonzo coming out of retirement.
Right. Melo have great chemistry.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just tell. And then we did just trade for Luke May for the Greensboro Swarm.
I did see that. And we who knows?
He's a local kid,
Yeah,
Carolina.
yeah.
I mean, he's from Huntersville. He's at former Tar Heel.
Huff High School.
Yep. So good to see him
And
on
he
there.
is a national champion.
He is.
Sorry, Kentucky. When you took Kentucky out to go to the Final Four,
Yep.
I loved it.
Yep.
team.
And
That was Monk. Monk was on that Kentucky team. Yeah, he was.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we got the other ball brother. We got him back on the Swarm.
Yeah.
So I was pretty excited about LiAngelo. We all kind of talked a little shit when we first got him.
Yeah.
But he really did play very well in the summer league.
And it was kind of cool the way they signed him, cut him to get his rights.
Mm-hmm.
That was, and I think me and you were texting. I was like, "What? We just signed him." And okay, I see the
They
deal.
did this to keep his rights.
Yeah, it was one of those little. I guess it's a tweak in the system or something.
Kupchak. I guess Kupchak knows what he's doing.
Yeah, so I think that's been done with other teams too.
Yeah.
with other players.
Oh, I'm sure. And then we have to give it up to our mascot, Hugo the Hornet.
And I did not know this. Hugo. Pre-production, Steven shared this with me. I did not know this.
So he is a finalist for the Mascot Hall of Fame. So Hugo, he's a big part of Charlotte, obviously a big part of the Hornets.
Right.
So we're pulling for you when you go out and vote. So vote for Hugo to get into that Hall of Fame.
Any update on Rufus Lynx? Is he there?
I think he's dead.
He might be dead.
I think he's dead and gone.
Okay. Rufus Lynx.
Oh, Rufus.
Go Bobcats.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else on the Hornet?
That's all I got.
Anything, Justin?
No, I just think Hugo is one of the coolest
I love
mascots
it.
out there.
Oh, yeah,
it is, and it's a cool throwback logo now too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can tell a lot of people don't even like the Hornets. They wear that color scheme, that logo. I think it's pretty big. But yeah, man, that's pretty cool. I did not know that, Steven.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I hope he wins.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
We do got some WNBA news.
Take it away with that, Justin.
The Chicago Sky won their very first WNBA championship.
Yeah.
And that was last night? 2 nights ago?
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago?
Mm-hmm.
Candace Parker helped them win that, so...
Yep, and she's from Illinois.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like one of us going to go play for the Panthers and win the Super Bowl,
right?
You know,
So.
But
oh, wow.
But no, it's just like probably one of her dreams to go play for her hometown,
right?
And winning that. So first title for Chicago Sky. Congratulations! They did beat the Phoenix Mercury 3-1, and it's Kalea Copper. Well, yeah, Copper. Yep.
Copper.
She won the Finals MVP.
Cool.
She did average 18.6 points a game in the postseason, 7.7 rebounds, 2 assists, and shot 53.5% from the field.
Damn.
So kudos to her.
Yeah.
She obviously balled out. And congratulations to this guy.
Yeah.
And this, we've kind of felt like we needed to highlight some women's sports a little more. We're going to try to keep an eye on that and do that so we don't get called out, which we probably will anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we wanted to make sure we said that. So, hey, congratulations, Sky.
Yeah, and congratulations to Mercury making there. You know, that Phoenix both got to the NBA Finals and the WNBA Finals, so I know how often that's happened before.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, I mean, that's just a cool fact.
Yeah,
I mean, that's something we should actually research, see how many times a WNBA team has made the finals and an NBA team has made the finals.
Yeah, it might be a first.
And they both lost. Way to go, Phoenix.
Runner up. But they were there.
Yeah, they were there. Yeah, so they got to it. So
WNBA is getting pretty big too. So
yeah, I mean they had some good players on their team too, like Brittany Griner. I've been watching her since the mid 2000s. She's or not probably like 2010, but she was a beast at Baylor. And you got Diana DeGrassi. I think I'm saying her last name right.
That's right.
Yeah, she was the point guard. She's probably one of the best basketball players ever to play the game. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
So kudos to them making it. Fell short, but hey, bounce back next year.
Yep. All right. Anything else on NBA or WNBA?
No, I think we're good.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to, and I'm going to say this, other than your Braves, you guys, you guys are rocking, man. And I'm proud of your team, man, because we got put out in the first round by the sorry Dodgers. But one of the teams that we definitely all pull for that is actually towing the line for us right now. Let's talk about the Hurricanes, Carolina Hurricanes hockey.
Yeah,
2-0, babe.
2-0.
So what do we got? We got I think another game Thursday with we said Montreal.
the Canadians. Yep.
Canadians.
Yep.
But right now we're 2-0.
Damn.
Hey, what happened? Did Michael fall?
You okay, bud?
Yeah.
Had a concussion.
He went to sleep. But the Canes 2-0, looking pretty good right now. We had a watch party last Saturday. It was a good game between them and Nashville. That's becoming a very good rivalry.
It is. I agree.
As a good, I think it was a 3-2 win.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean that rivalry's starting to heat up a little bit. And I'm sure because of the playoffs last year, that was a pretty good playoff series between those two.
Yeah, it was.
So, but hey, the Canes are looking good right now. I think they're 1 point out of first place. We looked that up. But are undefeated. So, and again, we got a game Thursday, and then we are going to have another watch party this coming Saturday against the Blue Jackets. 7 o'clock at, again, H2 Public House in Cornelius. 7 o'clock, the Lake Norman Caniacs. We're going to have another watch party. Hey, I had a good time out there last week. Come on out and support us, man. We had some people out there didn't even know we were coming that, kind of came in and started watching the games. We had the Braves game on. I mean, I think Oklahoma football game was on.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a ball out there. So come on out and support it. But Canes looking good, guys.
Yeah, I got, throw some props to Svechnikov.
Yeah.
I can't say these names. I'm sorry. I can't. It's never going to be a thing. So do you guys just listen and laugh when I say these names? But he's leading us in points with 4. So Shvevs is killing it.
Yep.
And then we did beat the Islanders first game 6-3. So, hey, Canes are rocking it out.
Yeah, and then I think one of the guys we talked to at the watch party that was working there. He actually was he was the Islanders fan.
He was.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, you guys suck." But no, it's a good win, man. I mean, like I said, we didn't get to play them last year because of the division schedule. But yeah, we'll be, like I said, we're going to be traveling to Canada. So again, that's going to affect a lot of our win-loss records this year. We got to go out to the West Coast. You guys know how all that works. So. But right now, Kane's looking good, man. That's one of my few teams, I guess, right now that are actually winning. But we'll get into that later. So,
as we always do.
So way to go, Canes. Keep it going, guys. We got you back.
Yep, definitely. All right, we got Major League Baseball, huh?
Baseball.
And you guys are probably going to be more involved in this segment.
Oh, we are.
But, I have a little bit of Cardinal news, but we're going to go ahead and lead this off with the Braves. The Braves are kicking it, man.
Yeah, so obviously we're playing right now. It's still 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
What are we in the bottom of the
top of the sixth?
Top of the
sixth.
sixth.
Top of six.
Yep.
Top of six. Charlie Martin's Dylan.
And
the way to recover from that first inning too.
Yeah.
He looked rough.
Yeah.
Braves have a runner on.
Yep.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
I can't see because my back's
I
turned.
got you, man. I got you back.
I'm watching through the poster.
I got you back.
Dansby is on first right now.
Nice. So yeah, but game 1 against the Dodgers, we were at home. So that was a 3-2 win. Riley hit a homer.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really nice. Riley's been tearing it up too.
Oh my God, he is.
Yes.
Game 2, Jack Toba.
Jack
Toba stepped up.
Man,
I think he tied that game.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is that home run he hit, man.
He smacked the
He
shit out.
crushed that ball.
Oh,
I've never seen one hit that far over the chop house.
Yeah.
Jock smacks him, dude.
That was crazy.
That ball was
Smacks
crying.
him.
That ball was crying.
Yeah, but I mean, we're playing really good right now. We're up in LA, which is huge.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm really excited about that.
And they've been a kryptonite, especially after last year with our collapse.
Right.
I mean, this to come in here and play as well as we have, the past 2 games, and to come into LA and we were down 2-0 in the first inning, came back to winning 5-2. It's showing the resilience in this team.
Yeah.
I mean, having 2 walk-offs, it shows that we don't give up.
That's huge itself. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like we're becoming walk-off specialists, and we know obviously now we can't be in the bottom of the ninth, but being at home with bottom of the ninth, we know we can do it. We've done it before.
Right.
They had the mentality that just don't give up just because we're down.
Right.
Or tied. So.
Yeah.
Well, walk-offs too. The thing about walk-offs that they're momentum killers and motivators.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think about it, that's got to be 2 devastating losses to lose like that to the Dodgers. So
I mean, especially back to back.
That's what I'm saying, and it's back to back, and that's that kind of you start wondering, is this just meant to be?
Right.
I mean, sports are weird, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way it works.
Very superstitious.
Yeah. So the walk-offs, man, are good for the the team that wins them, but you never know, man. I mean, that could affect the rest of the series just the way they won those 2 games.
And that's why the Dodgers want this game so bad.
Oh yeah, we were talking about it before.
Yep.
Hey, Braves are doing it, man.
Yep. They're not giving up, and Freddie, our leader of the team, hasn't been playing well against the Dodgers at all. But Riley stepped up, Jock stepped up, Rosario has stepped up. For our pitching has actually been doing very well, which is something we were scared of this year. I mean, Riley for the postseason is hitting .363. He's got four ribbies and then 2 home runs.
Yeah.
Jock's hitting .357, 7 RBIs, 3 home runs. He has 5 home runs. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 home runs at 14 at bats. I mean, that's killer.
And 2 of those are pinch hitting.
Yeah.
Like, he's not even playing the entire game.
Exactly. And then Fried, he's 1.5 ERA, 14 Ks, 0 walks.
Max was Dylan, dude.
This postseason. So our guys are stepping up. Like I said, when Freddie kind of, is taking a slump, we've got people stepping up, helping them out, So that's what the team's about.
Yeah, no, I want to say something about the relievers, too, because Matzik and Luke Jackson have really come in, and even Will Smith.
Yeah.
They've come in and really killed it. And, I think Chavez was warming up when Morton was getting kind of in his shit. But, Morton's stuck in there. And
well, I don't know. I know Chavez came in yesterday for Ian, so I don't know if he would have came in today.
He was warming up.
He was warming up.
Yeah.
Because I think he mainly threw maybe 2 innings yesterday just to kind of get him to the relievers because Ian kind of struggled at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
So, but we're loving it. And I've already made this proclamation. I was always been talking about getting a mullet.
Oh, boy.
But I think I'm putting the mullet aside.
Yeah.
We make this World Series. I'm bleaching my hair. I'm getting a mohawk for Jocktober. So you guys be on the lookout for that. When we make the World Series today, October 19th, Mohawk bleached. Steven's got it.
Okay, who's doing it? Who's gonna do this for you? You gonna do it yourself? You gonna go get it professionally done?
I feel like I should get it done right.
I think you should do it on the show.
I got somebody that can do it.
And I think
you should do it on the show.
I think Justin's gonna do it for me.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it.
No problem.
Justin's done it for me before.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know about bleaching my hair, but I feel like that's pretty easy.
No, I got somebody that can do it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
The whole thing.
Okay.
So making that proclamation right now for my Braves, fandom. We make the World Series. Bleach Mohawk. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh my God.
I'm doing it.
Bleach Mohawk.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be ready, and we will have pics. Definitely pictures of that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So real quickly, that's it for Braves, guys.
Yeah, and then we want to touch about
go.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Game 4 is tomorrow, 8:08, and LA knows who they're pitching.
Urias.
Urias.
We don't know who we're pitching.
Still undecided.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we got to talk about the Red Sox in Houston.
Yeah, that's what I say. Let's go to the other series.
So that's 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
And the Red Sox have been smacking home runs.
They have, man.
Freddie the single.
Let's go.
Sorry, guys.
Is that another run?
No.
Nope.
No. But
2-on
for Albies. So they've been smacking home runs, and my girlfriend Sarah, she actually sent me this fact that they're the first team to hit 3 grand slams in a postseason series.
Yep. That's pretty.
So
that's
they
pretty sick.
They look scary.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
And fuck the Stros. Let's go Sox.
Yeah,
and I never thought I'd say that in my life.
Sorry, dog.
Because I hate Boston too, but I hate the Astros.
Yeah.
I can't stand a fucking cheater.
And
so
what did we hear last night? The Red Sox in the postseason have hit 18 home runs.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It is. I still hate them. I'm sorry, Sarah. I don't like cheaters either, but I am not pulling for the Red Sox. I will not pull for the Red Sox, and I will never pull for the Red Sox. So
I will
suck
say
it, Red
I will
Sox.
say this. I think if it's Boston, Atlanta in the World Series, I think Atlanta has the upper hand because we have better pitching than the Astros.
Yeah.
It'd be a good series either way. I mean, and Houston. I mean, Houston's good too, man. I mean, I think you got 4 good teams left.
Houston's good. They have the offense, but I don't think they have the pitching.
Right.
Boston kind of has a little bit of a they're kind of even out.
What scares me is their bats. It's obviously we're all thinking the Land's gonna make it. We're all pulling for it, so that's what we're thinking of. Is their bats are so hot right now? Yeah. Is if we screw up just a little bit, I mean, we have the offense to take to kind of keep up with it, but we haven't been putting up the runs like we did in the regular season, which usually doesn't happen in the playoffs because you're playing the best teams.
Right.
So, but
I mean, JD Martinez has already hit 2 grand slams.
Something like that.
Or 1 and 2 home runs or something like that.
Yeah.
He's a DH. Take him out for 2 games.
True.
Right.
Like, what's their offense look like then? I mean,
and who has home field advantage? Who won the
All-Star game?
All-Star game.
Put me on the spot. I can't even remember.
I couldn't even tell you that.
We'd have to look that up.
What, y'all keep talking. I'm gonna look it up.
Go ahead. Hit Google.
Because I'm just wondering who's gonna have home field advantage.
But the thing about the Sox is, it just in my opinion, the Sox are the prime example of a team who's gotten hot at the right time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're smoking, man.
Yep.
American League won the All-Star game.
Okay, so
yeah.
Boston will have that. So I mean, that plays a big role, of course, to have that home field advantage. But hey, it doesn't matter if you're playing ball, you go out and win the games.
Yeah.
And Soler coming back possibly.
He should be back. He's in COVID protocol, and I think that's what happened was when they set the roster. He was in that protocol, so they couldn't have him on the active roster.
But they can reset the rosters each.
I think each series they can. Yep.
So him coming back, we got Jock. So one of them probably be the DH.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
But I think they throw Jock in as DH. Yeah. That's scary, dude.
It just it's going to be really hard for me. If LA is to somehow come back and win the series, and it's LA Boston.
Yeah,
I might have to just set it out.
No, I'm not watching it at all.
I mean, I don't like either franchise at all.
Well,
I mean, go Boston.
Yeah, obviously I'm pulling for Boston.
I don't know who. I don't think I could go for either one of them.
No, I'll pull for Boston. It wouldn't be a series. I'm like, I can't wait to watch this. But
go Cards.
Yeah.
But all right. So anything else on that series? We said they played later tonight.
Yep.
Correct.
It's be after this game.
After this game.
Yep.
All right. The only update I have on my guys is it's pretty surprising to a lot of the fan base, but the Cardinals let Mike Schilt go last week, and it is a bit surprising considering the man, and he's made the playoffs 3 or 4 years. He got manager of the year in 19. This year, 17-game winning streak. He's an 18-year organizational guy with the Cardinals. And I don't know. I knew that there was some disagreement with management on some of the philosophies on how he is, and
right.
I knew there wasn't. There were some issues, but I got to be honest, I didn't expect him to get fired. But when he did get fired, I was kind of like, well, there were some issues. But they just said that they had different issues or I guess differences on the direction of where the team's going.
Yeah.
So they let him go. And a lot of people are upset with the way it was done. But it's a business. I hate to say that. We've seen that with the Panthers. We've seen, some people getting let go. And I hate it for him. He coached at UNC Charlotte. He's a Charlotte guy.
Yeah.
I hate that for him. He'll land on his feet. I think the Padres are already talking about interviewing him. He's a baseball guy. He's an old school baseball guy, and I think that may have been some of the problem that got him maybe ousted.
Right.
You got analytics and all that stuff going on nowadays with the younger players, and that could have had something to do with it. But you know what? Best of luck to Shield. Again, I'm not an anti-Shield guy. My biggest thing, and I said this to you guys before, when you talk about firing a coach or a manager in this case, you got to have a plan on who you're going to hire.
Yeah, you got to have a backup. You got to have someone that's going to succeed them.
Well, everybody wants to say, well, fire, but you better think about what you got, what's out there for you to get. And like LSU, they just let their football coach go. And who you going to hire? We hope. We'll talk about later in the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just got to have a plan, and I'm sure that the Cardinals are a long time historic team. I'm sure they have a plan, but it was a bit of a surprise to see him be let go. So we'll see where we go next.
Yeah, I saw you guys had some issues at the beginning of the year, but it looks like end of the year you guys figured it out.
And I think the players like playing for him.
And he took the Dodgers to ninth.
Yeah,
a walk-off had to beat them.
I just think there was some differences, I guess, some disagreements on where they thought they should go forward. And if you have disagreement with management, I think management's going to win most of the time. If they're your boss.
Yes, if you're signing the checks, you got the final say, whatever.
So, like I said, good luck to Shield. I hope he lands on his feet wherever he goes. And I hate it. We'll see what we have next. I don't have any candidates. I'm not even sure where we're going with it. So
just
we'll see.
Take Matt Carpenter off third base
and let him coach
and put him in the bullpen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not the bullpen, the
dugout.
Dugout. Yeah.
I did see where a bunch of Cardinal fans were saying make Yachty a player coach. I'm going to be honest. That's not such a bad idea.
It's not.
No.
But it won't happen. But we'll see, man. Just I don't know. Right now, I'm just not really sure where they're going to go. But we'll see. We'll report it as we get it.
Yep.
So anything else, baseball guys?
Nope. Go Braves.
Go Braves, yeah. Update. Give a quick update.
So, still 5-2. We got a runner on first and second. Joe Kelly came into the game. Fuck you, Joe Kelly.
Former Cardinal.
Nope. Fuck you, Joe Kelly.
Former Red Sox.
Yep. Fuck you, Joe Kelly. And so he just came in to relieve, and we're about to see.
Top of the sixth. 2 outs. 3-1 count. 2 on.
You guys stand by. Oh, okay.
Oh, we got time.
No, that's time. Yeah.
He heard you say that.
Yeah, he's like, oh, God, they're watching. They're watching and listening.
So,
oh, God. So
Albie's about to crank one.
Yeah.
We're going to see if he does, and then we'll go to the next segment. We'll see. Here we go.
I just fucking hate Joe Kelly. Look at him.
He pitched good for us. I was surprised we let him go, but whatever.
Oh, prick.
Here we go.
Boom.
Foul.
Drop. Foul.
Ah, your mother's ass.
All right, so next segment, we're going to keep you updated. We're going to college football.
Yeah. Yep.
College football.
You want to start with Charlotte?
We'll start out with a quick Charlotte update. We have a game. We had bye week last week. We still set 4-2, 2-0 in Conference USA. We do have FAU this week, and that'll be a Thursday night game, national TV again. And we are a 7-point dog at home. FAU got a good year going. They are currently 3-3. But hey, Charlotte's got to come out playing, man, because we got some other Charlotte news as well. It looks like Charlotte may be going to a different conference, and this one here is pretty big for Charlotte. The AAC is looking to add expansion because a couple of their teams got snagged up by I think I can't even remember what conference now, but they're leaving, and Charlotte's going to be possibly going to the AAC along with like 5 other Conference USA teams.
Struck out.
So, got to update real quick.
Yeah, he struck out.
Okay.
Fuck you, Joe Kelly.
So it's pretty big news for Charlotte. It's a definite upgrade with Conference USA. So we'll keep you posted on that. But right now, it looks like Charlotte will be moving to the AAC, and I think conference play would start as early as 2023.
Okay.
So go Niners. I think that's a big thing for the Niners.
More exposure.
Well, and I'm sure they wanted this market.
Yeah.
Charlotte's a huge market, and we'll keep you updated. But I'm real excited about them moving to the AAC. So we'll see what happens. But right now, again, 7-point dog Thursday night against FAU, and we'll give you an update the next podcast.
Yeah. Well, we had the Tar Heels play.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was a basketball game, wasn't it?
I was hoping it would be.
I mean, it was like what 45, 42.
Yeah. So they came out with the dub against Miami. So kudos to that. They're 4-3 now. Again, Hal roller coaster. He was 17-26, 154 yards passing, two touchdowns, 1 pick. He did have almost 100 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns though. So I mean, I don't know really what's going on with Hal. I don't know if he just had just lack of focus or lack of O-line because he got sacked 4 times.
Yep.
I don't understand, but it's just like he'll have a great game. Like I said, he's a ride at Carowinds. He's a damn roller coaster.
Yeah.
Because he will be great, then terrible, great, then terrible, great, then terrible. But I mean, he put it together to get us a win. I'm pretty sure that pick was pretty early. I think it was a pick 6 too, if I remember correctly. Josh Downs, hey, 11 receptions, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
Guys playing ball.
Tore it up.
Yeah, I know me and Justin are big on that. That guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been tearing it up for us. Defense had 3 sacks and 3 picks.
Yep.
So playing good. I mean, what you guys think about Carolina?
Carolina still, man. The defense it's kind of like with another team we pull for. They'll score and then the defense will give up a touchdown.
Yeah.
They'll go right down and let another team score. So I will say this about Carolina and Miami. It does seem over the past several years that Carolina's kind of had Miami's number.
Yeah, the U.
Yeah, I mean they have. I mean they scored 60-something points on them last year in Miami.
Yeah.
But yeah, Carolina, man, it's just like you said. It's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It is. It's a roller coaster.
And they follow how Howell goes.
They do.
If Howell's great, then they're good.
Yeah.
If he sucks, they suck.
Yeah. So I mean, it's hard to say.
Which is most teams with their quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say what you expect for Carolina the rest of the season. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a work in progress, and you just sit back and watch it, and you just never know what's going to happen week to week.
Yeah, I agree. And next week we got a bye, so they're not really.
Yeah, they have a bye.
Yeah, they're not playing anybody next week.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I think the bye week's
nothing bad can
favored
happen
by
on a bye week.
Bye week's favored by.
It could.
Well, they're favored by 3.
Yeah. What the bye week is.
Yeah. But no, I mean that's good that Carolina gets a week off. I mean, they get some injuries, get some stuff healed up. But
maybe just clear their head and get refocused.
Well, maybe it's like a reload.
Yeah. Reset button.
But a couple other updates on college football, local teams.
Yeah. Virginia smacked the out of Duke.
Oh,
what? Smacked the fuck out of Duke? Yeah.
Hold on, everybody together. Oh, I'm so upset.
Sorry, hey, we said we'd update when Duke,
Hey,
and
Duke.
they fucking lost.
Hey,
Sorry.
guess what?
If you win, we'll tell you.
Listen, Duke's still trying to score. They didn't score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
48-0. They got smacked.
Duck food.
Yeah.
But yeah, in other news,
yeah, go ahead with
NC State won against Boston College 33-7.
Continue to roll.
Stevens boy over here.
Yeah, Devin Leary, 16-24, 251, 3 touchdowns.
Well, playing ball.
I'm telling you, that Leary kid's something else.
Yep.
I mean, he might be the best quarterback in the ACC right now, honestly.
And Wake beat the bye week.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so they moved up one more spot.
I was going to get an update of the kicker.
Yeah, the kicker.
That's your guy.
He went 1 for 1 and 5 for 5.
Damn.
We're drafting him.
I don't know. Hey, Zane Gonzalez looked pretty good.
I mean, he kicked well.
He's not playing too bad.
Who else we got? Oh, yeah, Coastal.
Coastal, I think, was off.
They had a bye week, too.
Coastal was off. Clemson won 17-14 against Syracuse.
We got another one.
So they got another one. Hey, Clemson fans, there you go.
Right.
They got you a win.
You got a little bit.
They barely beat
just
Syracuse.
win, right?
Yeah, that's all you got to do. It doesn't matter. The win's a win. Gamecocks squeezed by Vanderbilt, 21-20.
Yeah.
But, going back to your favorite team, App,
Yeah.
they got their asses kicked.
I sent these guys text messages, and this is what I got. That was the reply.
Exactly. Too heartbroken.
Yeah, Louisiana. What would you say? The Water Boys team.
But you know who actually played for them? I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, Jake.
Jake DeLong.
Yeah, Jake.
The
Raging Cajuns,
Raging
baby.
Cajuns.
But yeah, Steven said, "Isn't that the Water Boys team?" I was like, yeah, tackling few.
Just about.
But yeah, they spanked App, man.
I mean, App's offense only had 211 yards.
Louisiana
had 455 yards.
I watched
offense.
the second half, man. It was ugly.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. It was ugly.
Yep.
But big game for App tomorrow night.
Yeah. Coastal.
Yeah, Coastal comes to Boone. That's going to be a big game, man. Should be a dogfight, man.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping the App can.
Well, particularly with App coming off a loss.
Yeah, getting the ass whooping by Louisiana, and then you get this, number 14th ranked team,
right.
Coastal Carolina coming in, acting like they're big dogs in town.
We got a line on the game?
No, you can go. Yeah,
let's look up a line on that game.
The line is App State wins by 50.
Go Coastal.
Yeah,
I want to watch that game.
Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry, y'all.
Well, while he's looking that up, we know we got
Coastal favored by 5. 5 in Boone.
Well, fuck them. Coastal's ranked 14th. Wake is ranked 16th. And State is ranked 18th.
There you go.
So those are Carolina teams right there.
Yep.
After App knocks off Coastal, App will be ranked about
Negative.
25th.
Yeah.
So, hey, we got this.
And then App will beat Charlotte in basketball. And then
Negative. So, damn, I'm going to get these guys on board, man. I'm trying.
We're on board, just not against App.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I've always loved
So this
App.
is the same thing with the Charlotte crowd in football. Here we go again. Yeah. These guys live in Charlotte, but they're supporting it now. I'm not even going to go there. I'm just going to hush.
We live closer to Boone than we do Charlotte.
Yeah.
Probably do.
Technically, yeah. Oh. Well, it's probably about the same, honestly. But about an hour away each way.
So nationally, are we going to talk about how there was somebody of the trio here that picked a national champion?
Yeah.
No.
Are we going to talk about that?
Yeah. No. Someone said something about Iowa.
They were going to win a national championship.
Yeah, I think.
I think somebody. It wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't me either.
Yeah. So who's that leave? That's not Tech guy, right?
No, Tech guy. Did you say that's that guy?
Silent manager?
It was me.
Oh, that was Justin.
Justin, there he is.
Listen, it's one game, okay? One game.
But where did they fall again? What was the rank?
11th.
11th, and Cincinnati's number 2.
But who
they were sitting there fake as fuck?
Who did they lose to?
Though?
Purdue. And it wasn't just like a last-second field goal. They lost by like double digits.
They were getting spanked.
All right. That was a team effort. The reason I like Iowa is because of their quarterback. I think their quarterback is going to be great.
But you didn't say he was going to win the Heisman. You said they were going to win the national championship.
Yeah, and the year's not over. So we're getting.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we got it right here.
And we might be eating our words.
We could
in January.
We could.
Hey, listen, you remember those motherfuckers that said something about Iowa?
It wasn't me. I think it was some other 2 dudes.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Hey, who's the famous quarterback that went to Purdue?
Drew Brees.
Yeah, there you go. Had to throw it out there.
Yeah, I love Drew Brees personally, but and I actually really do like Iowa. You know what to do for the wave to the children's hospital.
That's cool. Yeah,
I think that's awesome. If you can't get behind that, then you just have no fucking heart at all.
And if you haven't seen that, go out and Google it. I mean, it is so cool how they do that.
It's heartwarming.
It is.
So there you go. There's your heartwarming segment.
So we're not hating on you. We were just pointing out that one of our
they're just hating
co-hosts
on me.
Yeah.
Made a bold prediction and it went in the toilet.
I'm pulling for you.
Yeah. I mean, year's not over, but it's not looking good.
Exactly. All right. So anything else? College football?
No, I mean, we got the top 5. So we know we got Georgia, number 1, Cincinnati, 2. Wow. Bearcats. Look at you, Bearcats.
Yeah.
3, I just had it on top of my head and I just freaking blanked. Bama. 4. Oh, fuck.
5 is
Ohio State. Who was 4? Oh, my God.
Oklahoma?
No, 3 is Oklahoma, 4 is Bama.
There you go.
There you go. All right, there we go. I had it earlier.
We had this, man. We just, how many we in?
I mean, there you go. Like 3 of those 5 teams are fakes. Cincinnati, Oklahoma,
fakes.
And who was the other ones?
It goes Georgia.
The one he said earlier.
Cincinnati.
Fakes.
Huh?
Fakes.
Who?
Cincinnati.
Oh, I thought you were saying Georgia.
No, Georgia's going to the fucking championship, dude.
Georgia's kicking, man.
So, Georgia, Cincinnati, fakes. Oklahoma. Rattler looks like shit.
Fakes.
Which I think they're starting the Caleb.
Yeah,
dude, he's a freshman.
Williams. Yeah,
and he's playing ball.
Bama, you can't roll.
No,
Bama.
they're not fakes.
Ohio State. I think they have a young quarterback, but they have the pedigree.
Yeah, but they could drop out.
And I think Michigan's right behind them, so that's gonna be interesting at the end of the year when they play.
Yeah,
if they keep going the way it's going.
Oh, that'd be a crazy game.
That's gonna be a good game. So, well, I think it's time for the infamous.
Are we going to that area? That place.
Yes, the Zen.
The zone.
Yeah,
the zone.
The Zen.
All right, Dougie, I want you to close your eyes.
Okay,
close your eyes. So, guys, just to kind of give you an update, I've been trying to get this beer for a couple weeks now.
It's actually scaring me.
And you finally got it.
Put your hands over your eyes.
This is really dedicated to Dougie, honestly.
Okay. All right. What is it, like Old Man Brew?
Yeah, maybe. So, we want to get his reaction when he actually sees it. So, I think we're all ready. All right, Dougie, open your eyes.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You know, I went to the Charlotte App game a couple years ago.
We got to tell what it is.
I refused to drink this. Do you remember that? Yeah, I refused. I couldn't do it. I would have drank a Coors Light over this.
So it's Appalachian Mountain Brewery, the Yosef Golden Ale for you mountaineers out there. We're getting a Charlottean, a Charlotte alumni to drink your beer for the Crack Zone, and I did this just to fuck with them.
Oh my God!
And I looked all over the place for this. You know who sells it? Your local Food Lion down the street has
it. Sweet.
That was the closest place we could get it.
Sweet.
We were going to drive up to the brewery to get it. I actually DM'd the brewery's Instagram page to find out where.
Did you know? Did you know about this tech guy?
Yeah.
Oh, you suck. By the way, Pujols is up for the Dodgers.
Fuck
Screw
Pujols.
him. All right, so I guess we'll crack this this beer.
Yosef Golden Ale, 4.2%. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1, crack it. Ooh.
Hold on, let me smell this. It probably smells like
it smells like championships.
Ass.
Kind of does.
It does. It does actually.
Oh, she's strong. It's not bad.
I mean, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I will say that.
That's pretty good.
But I don't want any pictures or anything of me drinking this. I'll destroy those pictures.
How do you like it?
Did you see Silent Manager's face? That was a good one.
You like it? Well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and say the disclaimer. We are not sponsored by this beer at all.
No.
We're just giving a review. You guys go out, check it out.
Yep.
Make a decision for yourself if you like it. I don't mind it. I think it tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
Doug doesn't like it because it has app on it. But we aren't sponsored by those beers at all. We're just kind of trying them out, testing them out. You guys go out and find out for yourselves.
I got to be honest. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But we are open for sponsorship. So if you want to send some beer, we'll drink them, review them, and drink them some more.
Yep.
And I want to throw another disclaimer out to you app people that are listening out there. I think you guys can respect the fact of the healthy rivalry that I feel we have. So even though I hate on your team and I hate on your school, look, I still give them props. You guys know I do.
Yeah, you do.
But it's just a natural rivalry. I have to hate on you. If I don't, then something ain't right. I'm a UNC Charlotte guy. I gotta do what I gotta do. So hey, it is what it is. I'm sure there's a podcast out there somewhere where an app guy's hating on Charlotte. So it is what it is.
Well, I just had to do it. We were sitting out there.
That's a good one, man.
After the game, after one of the podcasts, I was like, dude,
that was a good one.
I walked over to Justin. I was like, how funny.
That was good.
We struck up Pujols. How funny would
good.
it be?
Go sit down, Pujols.
To get Doug this beer.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
And I looked all over the place.
That was a good call.
Like even on the Untapped app, you couldn't find it.
So, Doug, you know what you do? You take your Michelob out of there and put your Charlotte koozie over it, and then you'll feel better.
Yeah, maybe that's what I should do.
Yeah, make you feel a little more at home.
You know what? That's a good one. I like how he said that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Here you
and
go.
we should definitely get a picture
All right,
of this.
So
hold on, let me make sure it fits down in there.
So Mysterious Tech Guy tried it. He said it's a bit too smooth for me.
A bit too
smooth.
So I've never heard that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard a little too hoppy.
Yeah.
I've heard a little too
bitter.
There you go.
Like, a little too smooth.
Looks a lot better.
Don't you want a beer to be smooth?
Yeah, that looks a lot better right there.
That's a different.
That's a better looking. That's a better looking can right there. Come on, get that thing going, man. See if you. Oh, he's got an iPhone.
That's like, dude. I hate this beer because it's too good.
Yeah.
Like
like, damn, this beer is so good, I hate it.
Yeah.
What?
It's actually not bad. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So, all right, I'm going to put you on the spot. What's better, the Charlotte beer or the At
Charlotte.
beer? And I want you to take your fandom out,
Charlotte.
beer-wise.
Charlotte.
Beer-wise. Come on, Doug.
Charlotte.
I think why is your nose getting bigger?
Charlotte.
Why is your nose getting bigger is my question.
So, what we got up next?
Get off my lawn. You fucking that beers.
Yeah, I told a person close to the show that you were, really wanting to do this beer. And I was like, well, okay, what could it be, man? Because he's like really hitting me hard on this. I was thinking, okay, what is it? A Kiss beer? I didn't know about. I was like, man, he's got something going on. Has he got me a Cardinal beer? Or what's he got? So okay, this was a good one, man. I'll remember that because I'm gonna get your ass back.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
But it's good.
No, it's not bad. I gotta admit, it's not bad. It's the principle of the thing, guys.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, get off my lawn. Fuck everybody we hate.
Get off my lawn is gonna be real quick this week.
Yeah, I don't have much. I've had a good week.
The thing is, it goes back to, the fan base. The Eagle game was ridiculous. And, opposing fans in our stadium. And again, this week, Minnesota, it was the same way.
Yeah.
It was a sea of purple. It wasn't quite as bad as the Eagles, but it was bad.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you guys, it's embarrassing. It's infuriating to me, but I'm at the point where I can't let it worry. I can only do my part.
Right.
I go to the games. I support. It is what it is. There's a lot of factors that could be affecting this, which has been brought to light.
Mm-hmm.
We could, people talk about not having a draw, not having a cam, not having a player who's going to draw people in. That could have some of it, but there's just way too much opposing, fan bases in that stadium. It's ridiculous.
I agree, and I'm going to touch on another point is I guess our own fans or what's going on at the stadium the past 2 weeks. And we had the incident in the bathroom. And then we had a brawl last week,
and it was all over Twitter.
And it's hitting social media, and it's making our fans look like a bunch of idiots.
We look bad, man.
Yeah. And I think the bathroom incident was a bunch of Eagles fans. Obviously, I don't know if this was it was a Panthers fan in the brawl.
It was
because he was wearing a JC Horn jersey.
It was.
And the Vikings guys, come on, just go to the game, have a good time, drink your beer, but keep your sense with you.
Right.
And I'm the worst person to say that because, I get out, I'll run my mouth and stuff like that. But, it's mature adults. It's not young 22-year-old kids, pushing out their testosterone. It's grown adults acting like this.
And that particular video, that's the way it was. It looked like somebody's parents out there fighting.
It looked like my grandparents.
It's just ridiculous. And we all get, we're the definition of fanatics. We are. But you got to keep your fandom in check. After all, it's just a sporting event.
It is.
It's not worth somebody getting seriously hurt or killed. It's just not worth it.
It's not ruining. If we obviously we don't want to lose, but if we do lose, is that ruining our whole life? No. But you fighting somebody or doing whatever happened in that bathroom, all that could ruin somebody's life.
Right. It's not worth it
over a game.
Well, this past weekend, the video that was on Twitter a lot. It's not a good look for the fan base. It's not a good look for Minnesota either.
Well, that's 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it's just not
something's
a good
happened at our stadium where whether or not the first bathroom incident was Panther fans or not, it was in our stadium.
Right. And it went. I saw it on Twitter. It was on national outlets. It wasn't local. It was national.
Yeah.
Which. There it is. It makes us look bad, man. So
now you got all these other fans coming in here thinking, "Oh, this is, the Panther Stadium. We can fucking do whatever we want."
Free reign.
That's the way it looks. And Justin pointed this out when he was watching the video. He was like, "Man, where's security?
Yeah, right.
Where were they at? They were in the stalls."
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But we were like, this video went on forever.
It did. And a lot of people did try breaking it up, but if two people want to get into a fight, it's hard to stop them. Unless you got a group.
Right, but I feel like me and you walk around the stadium and every 10 feet there's a cop or a security guard or something there. Like, where are they at there?
I think Steven said, my shift's over.
Yeah. Well, that's what it looked like with one of the guys staying in the video. It looks like one of the, concession stand workers or, the guys works in the concourse. And he's just standing there like, I'm done pouring Pepsis.
Game's over. I don't care.
Well, and that's the biggest thing we're talking about with the get off the lawn this week. As you can tell, we're not as passionate about it because it's not that we're giving up the fight. It's just this is something that's kind of out of our control. We can complain and we can, be boisterous about it, but winning solves a lot of problems, guys.
It does.
And right now, we ain't exactly winning.
No.
So
we're trying though.
Let's transition into
we're on the precipice
where we're going next.
Yeah. So I mean, we did have some big injury news with CMC going on the IR, Deontay Brown going on the IR, Jocktober. Sorry guys. Jocktober. And then we just put Brandon Zystra on the IR.
Which I'm sad about.
Yeah. Hamstring.
Yeah, his hamstring.
CMC hamstring.
Yeah, and we I was gonna bring up something about CMC this week, but I'm not even going to do it. But getting those guys on the IR, it sucks, especially McCaffrey and Deontay. I'd like to see Deontay out there. I mean, he played a couple. He played some snaps against the Eagles. He's got to get in a little bit better shape, I think.
Yeah.
Honestly, he can't play a whole game as weight, unfortunately. At the size he is right now.
And he's a big man,
and he's working on it. I mean, they said he's been busting ass, so I mean, he's getting there. But we're getting Justin Burris back, which is awesome.
Right.
We did sign Winslow back. Charlton went on the IR too.
Mm-hmm.
So Winslow's the punter, but Gilmore.
He could play this week.
He could play this week.
Could play this week.
His practice window open, but I think they're going to be super cautious with him with that quad. But to get Gilmore out there right now with Burris coming back would really help the back end of that defense, which I don't think is actually the problem with their defense right now.
Right.
Personally,
we're not getting any pass rush.
Yeah.
Well, to go back on the Burris thing, I think Burris being back at the safety position is really big.
It is.
Because you were talking about earlier Chandler not playing good at the safety position.
Right.
I think Chandler's more of a nickel guy.
He is.
I agree.
He played well when Hartsfield went out.
Right.
Yeah.
He played well at nickel.
Right.
But him back there at the free safety.
Well, that's what I mean.
He's out of position.
He's out of position.
So Burris being back could really help this defense.
Yeah.
And we know Boye is playing nickel, so
yeah, and he's looking pretty good. I'm gonna touch on him later.
And Boye is playing well.
Yeah, and then we did sign Austin Pleasance. He's offensive lineman to the practice squad from Jacksonville. He seems like a big old boy too.
Yeah,
he looks like David Folcutt.
He's like 6'8".
Yeah, he's huge.
A big Canadian
dude,
boy.
Yeah, so he looks huge. But it sucks for those players. Hopefully we get them back soon. Obviously with McCaffrey, Brown, and Zystra, we don't get them back for 3 weeks with them hitting the IR. Obviously the big missing piece, McCaffrey on our offense, which we'll touch on later.
Right.
But we did have a game on Sunday.
We did.
And Tech guy, cue it up.
Cue it up, Tech guy. Give us a second.
Stand by, guys.
Oh no! We suck again.
Yes, we did. Well, I told these
Thanks,
guys.
Rob Snyder.
Yeah, appreciate that. Hey, friend of the show.
Yeah, definitely.
We're a team of streaks.
Mm-hmm.
We win 3 in a row. We lose 3 in a row. It's time to start a new streak.
Yeah.
But yeah, this past. I mean, we've kind of talked about this. I mean, the Eagles' loss to me was a more frustrating loss because that's a team I feel we should have beat.
Yeah.
But Minnesota's a better team, and at one point we're down by 11 late, and this team battled back. I will give them that credit, and we talked about that.
Yeah. I mean, Darnold's got some grit.
Yeah, I mean, and he's still running for his life. But they did come back tied, even got the 2-point conversion, which was cool. But then it went right down the field, won the game, Minnesota. So it's a frustrating game, but at least they didn't quit. They did come back and, fight back and get in the game. But, I was a little, and, I have to go back and look at things sometimes. I was really disappointed that the defense gave up almost 600 total yards.
Yeah.
But they were on the field a long time.
They were gassed.
And it goes back to the inefficiency of the offense.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin, touch on again. We talked about Darnold, and he played an okay game. But what about his receivers? Got to catch the ball.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, we had at first I thought it was 6 drops, but then
it was more than that.
But then later on we found out that it was 9.
I have 8.
8. So I mean,
that's 8 too many.
Yeah.
Robbie Anderson couldn't buy a catch.
Yeah,
except for the touchdown.
I think he finally got 2 in a row. I think one right before the touchdown.
I think he had 3. DJ had 2. Trimble had 1. I think Chuba had 2
drops.
Yeah.
And that's par for the course for Chuba.
Yeah.
I mean,
we all knew that.
So Sam went 17 for 41, 207 yards, a touchdown, a pick, and 48 rushing yards.
And he didn't get over 100 yards until like the 6 minutes left.
Dude,
at
one point he was bad.
Oh yeah. At one point it was like he was 8 for 23 or some shit.
But if they catch those 8 balls, we don't know how many yards he would have, but his completion percentage would be up to around the 61%.
Right.
Which is decent.
Right. Yeah, and you don't know what happens at that point. Like, that's field goal range or whatever.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
So, but I mean,
even getting 6 of those catches. I mean, people drop. It happens, but to have that many freaking drops from our 2 best receivers is fucking ridiculous.
I mean, Robbie had a lot, but the biggest one that pissed me off was that DJ Moore.
My God,
that slant route. It was a first down.
It was a first down, dude.
Right in your fucking hands.
Yeah, it was
dude.
a first down.
Come on.
And it wasn't high. I mean, it was a little high, but he hit it right here.
No, that's a catch.
Yeah, it hit him right in his freaking hands.
You got to catch that.
It's a catch 10 out of 10 times, and he fucking dropped it.
The offensive line, I think, Sam was still running for his life, but it didn't seem as bad this week. I mean, it still was bad, but it didn't seem as bad.
Sacked 4 times.
Right, but with you compound all that together with drop passes. I mean, when you do get the ball off and then the receivers drop the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just frustrating as an offense, and I mean, the defense was on the field a long time, but. I mean, they made Cousins look like a franchise quarterback the other day.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, he did. He looked like, to me, this is me, he looked like he was having fun back there.
Yeah.
I mean, he was back there bouncing around, had all day to throw.
Yep.
No, and this could have been a get off my lawn, guys. No pass rush whatsoever.
Yeah.
0 sacks.
Yep.
I don't even think we touched Cousins.
No.
What the hell?
Brian Burns should have had a sack, and Kirk Cousins got away from him.
Oh, he juked him.
Yeah.
What the hell has happened to the pass rush?
Probably one of the most athletic defensive ends out there. And you got Kirk Cousins, who's not really athletic at all.
No.
I
think he juked away and ran for a first down.
Yeah, I think he spun out of it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what has happened to the pass rush? Now, I'm going to say this about Reddick. Reddick's still playing ball.
Yeah, he is.
Reddick's getting back there. He got a fumble recovery. He's back there. I mean, he's almost in the backfield almost every play. Mm-hmm. I said this 3 weeks ago. Brian Burns has been freaking invisible. He's not Spider-Man. He's the invisible man. I don't know where he's been. I heard his name maybe one time Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to hate on the guy, but where has he been?
He's got to step up.
Yeah, he's got to step, especially as a captain and leader of our defense.
Absolutely.
He's got to.
Reddick's been playing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you now, Reddick, I got no issues with you, sir. You've been playing ball.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I feel like that's a couple guys on the team right now. I feel like they're kind of just disappearing. Brian Burns, I mean, I talked about earlier, I know Jeremy Chin was around.
Right.
But I feel like you're not hearing Jeremy Chin. Derek Brown. Where's Derek Brown been?
Yeah, I mean, he got that penalty.
He did get a penalty.
Yeah.
I think it goes back to what you said, Justin. I do think because this guy's been playing very well this year, I think they're really missing Shaq.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shaq's played well, and I think because Shaq's out, I think Chin's playing a little bit more in linebacker-ish than they wanted him to.
Well,
yeah.
That's why Sam Franklin was out there so much. Just because they moved him down, you got to put somebody back.
But all props to Shaq. They're missing Shaq.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, Jermaine Carter, you can tell.
I mean, they're definitely missing. We know they're missing Horn.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that.
I mean, Jermaine Carter. He's playing okay. Carter, but when he was playing next to Shaq, I think Shaq was calling the plays.
And he was.
Yeah.
But that may be a lot of what you're saying with Chin. He's having to compensate for that loss of Shaq.
Right.
But we got to get Shaq back.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, my standouts for defense, Keith Taylor.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you remember, I called him out in the preseason. He was one of my guys.
Was he?
Yes, he was. You can go back and listen.
I will go back and
do it.
Boy, Keith.
10 tackles, 3 pass deflections or defended, and a forced fumble.
And he almost had a pick.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Almost.
Yeah, he did.
I still say Thielen was out of bounds. Sorry.
So what the hell are we gonna do when Gilmore and JC are back and we just gonna run 6 DBs?
Yeah.
the whole game?
Yeah. We'll have one linebacker in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it is, but I think does one of those people become a trade piece for us? You know,
maybe
in the future, and we only have Gilmore this year unless he's re-signed.
I mean, there's no guarantees.
Right. So exactly. Yeah. I mean, I think Bouye looks a lot more comfortable now.
Yeah.
I mean, he had 6 tackles, pass defender.
I was really impressed with him.
I mean, he had the peanut punch.
Yep.
And I think it looked beautiful. He smacked the shit out of the ball.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he punched one out.
He did. But that's another thing, going back to the fumble, Stephen, I'm glad you said that. We did fall on one, Reddick.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I know Cook laid the ball down at least 3 times, and we cannot fall on a freaking fumble. Just like the one last week against the Eagles, man.
When we had 11 people around.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we did get a block punt this week. Luvu, our guy, we talked about him. He's playing ball. But it just seems like there's been a lot of fumbles laying on the ground this year, and we just we're not falling on them.
Going back to that block punt, do you know the last time we had a block punt for a
touchdown? I heard this, but I can't remember.
It was October 13th, 1998.
98.
356 games
and
since our last one.
And I think, Justin, you said this when we were doing, pre-show. I mean, my God, man, that was a momentum changer.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, we took control of that game at that point. At least it felt that way.
Well, you go
it
up.
should have been.
Yeah, it should have been. You go up what? Because they had 15, right?
Yeah,
so
it was 17-12. I think it was 17-12.
17-12, I think.
Yeah, I think it was because it was 12-10 at half.
Okay, so
it was 17-12.
You go 17-12. You hand the ball right back to them, and 9 plays later, they're in the end zone.
They're right back in the end zone.
Like, you cannot do that. You get that much momentum, you got to hold up. Like, I just felt like that was the whole, like...
And it was.
Well, just give it right back to him.
Yeah, I mean, and we kept Cook in check for most of the game.
I thought we did.
Until the second half.
Until the second half.
Honestly. I mean, he wouldn't end up having...
Or was it third quarter?
Yeah, probably. Oh, wow, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, Matt Rule, if you're listening, figure it out.
I mean, I proposed this pre-show. Can we just skip the third quarter, give the team 10 points,
and
then we'll just go straight to the fourth?
So the rumor I heard was that they go into halftime.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of the team takes a nap.
Yeah.
They eat, like, peanut butter sandwiches. Yeah. They play Xbox and PlayStation.
Playing Grand Theft Auto.
Apparently they're not making any adjustments. I don't know what it is they're doing. I mean, and we're joking, but obviously the third quarter is our Achilles heel bad.
Yeah, and it just what frustrates me the most, if we were just a rebuild team that's trying to figure stuff out, and we just couldn't get it together. Okay, but we show that we only lost by 1 possession games these past 3 games.
Right.
The most we've lost by is 8.
Right.
So I mean,
to a good football team.
Yeah, good. I mean, Cowboys lost by 8. Eagles, we should have won that game. Mm-hmm. Happens, trap game. Vikings, good team.
Yep.
Battled back.
Yep.
So like especially going back to the offense, where the fuck was that offense? We had the offense in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter was the best offense I've seen.
It looked good.
That dart to Ian Thomas on 4th down shows you Sam Darnold can do it. Just give him time. Even though the first play of the game, when he had time, he did throw that pick.
Dude, that was a 42-yard completion in your end zone on 4th down.
And it was
it was a nice throw.
Dart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That thing went right over his shoulder into his lap. Like, just bloop.
Yeah. So, that's what frustrates me most is, where is that offense at the beginning of the game? Where is that offense coming out at halftime?
Or are we supposed to go 2-minute offense the whole game?
Yeah. I mean, you can't do that.
I mean, it seems that's the only thing that's working here lately.
And, we had talked about the LSU job opening up. Kind of want fucking Joe Brady to go back down there.
This
where offensive guru.
Yeah.
So to say.
This is where the editorial opened up about Joe Brady.
Yeah.
I sent a tweet out and said, hey, LSU football, come get your boy. Because we haven't seen it. I mean, and we're not the only 3 that said this. He's supposed to be some kind of offensive guru, play caller. I guess he's supposed to be some kind of a new age,
Sean
offense.
Payton. New Sean Payton.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all.
No, I haven't either.
And it's pretty bad when the head coach comes up this week and says, guess what? I think I'm going to get involved.
Yeah.
So that's not exactly a vote of confidence.
No.
Well, what's always pissed me off, and it's probably been before Joe Brady was even there, but so there was a moment in the game where we were, on the 10-yard line in the red zone.
Right.
and we give it to Chuba. He gets 5 yards. It's 2nd and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you not handing the ball back to him?
I mean, it worked.
He literally got you 5 yards on 1st down.
Yeah.
Why not try it on 2nd down?
Well, why are we getting cute?
Yeah, exactly. And we know we want to not be vanilla.
No.
Right.
But at the
Or
same
predictable.
Time, or predictable. But,
But
at the
if it
same
works,
time,
it works.
Exactly. And Chuba's been running the ball well.
Yeah.
Now, he can't catch a fucking ball, but he's been running the ball well.
He's got hands of stone.
Yeah.
And at the goal line, that's what you need. Just pound the ball in.
Yeah.
Like, he got you 5 yards on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. If you don't get anything, you still got 3rd down.
And can Darnold start using his legs a little bit more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple times where he took off and got 5 or 6 yards, but then tried to throw it, and then, of course, we had the drops.
Right.
Oh, he threw a bad throw or something like that.
Yeah.
So he looks like to me he's a West Coast quarterback. Give him a bootleg.
Yeah.
Shift to offense. Like, do something.
Well, that's what people are saying on Twitter this week. You know, talking about it's glaringly obvious that our whole offense is based around CMC.
Yeah.
And when CMC's not there, well, okay, if you're such an offensive guru, then why are you not redesigning our offense based off what we have
Right.
instead of around CMC?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what people are saying this week. You know, what are we doing here? I mean, we're keeping the same offense, but we don't have the guy that you guys are basing everything on, which is asinine anyway.
Exactly. Why would you base your whole offense on one player?
Exactly.
Or your whole
You can't-
defense on one player?
You can't do that.
You
Nope.
cannot do that
You
because
get-
if they go down, what the fuck are you going to do?
Okay, but we talked about third quarter adjustments, right?
Yeah.
Is that not adjustments?
Yeah.
That's the same thing, right? That's adjustments, right?
Yeah.
So does
That's-
this coaching staff have a issue with adjustments?
That's what I'm trying to
I
figure
mean,
out.
it looks like it.
Because when CMC went out, okay, maybe the first game coming back, maybe they test some stuff out. But this is 2 games after that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Chuba's not CMC.
He's not-
He's
no one-
running the ball well, but
no
he's
one-
not. No, who is?
No one is CMC.
Exactly.
But he's relieving some of the pressure off of Darnold right now.
Sure he is.
No, he is, but they need to make an offense that suits Darnold and the whole offense, not just like, oh, CSM's out there, okay, we can dip it off this, that. That's why, like, he dumps it off to Chuba and he drops it. That's what happens. Because that's McCaffrey, that's a catch, and that's probably 4 yards.
Right. Well, I mean, when let's say CMC does come back. I mean, God knows, who knows, but say he does come back. Can we not adjust or develop our offense where we get those two on the field at the same time?
That's what I want to see.
It needs to be like that though. Like
Yeah.
when you got receivers like DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson, and you know, even CMC or not, you got to get them the ball.
Yeah.
And I mean, he was trying this week.
Yeah,
Honestly,
he
he was
was,
trying.
yeah.
And you know, it didn't work out. But like Chuba's relieving the pressure off of Darnold right now. We don't have CMC, so you got to figure it out. Like if he comes back, okay, but if not, you got to figure it out. Like make adjustments in the 3rd quarter or after
I don't
halftime.
know. And we went back to the separation on the receivers. You know, if you go back and you look, the receivers are not getting open.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just not.
So combine that with no offensive line as a recipe for disaster.
Well, and everybody's blaming it on Darnold.
yeah. And which he did struggle. He
course he
takes
did.
he takes some of the blame.
But if he's dropping back and he's got 2 seconds to throw the ball, yet the receivers are not open,
Exactly.
and what do you expect out of the guy?
Yeah, I agree.
So it's a combination of a lot of things, and people want to blame one player. This thing is it's like it's a machine. It's pieces, and when the pieces are not working, you can't put it on one person.
No, you can't.
Right now, things on offense just ain't gelling. They're not working, and the biggest problem I see right now is the offensive line. That's the key, and everybody knows that. That's football 101.
You win in the trenches.
Yes, you win football games in the trenches.
That's how it's done.
Exactly.
The hog mollies.
Yeah, exactly.
That's who we're playing this week.
Yeah.
Take one out of Dave Gettleman's book.
Yep.
The hog mollies.
So we good on Vikings, guys?
Can I say one thing though?
Yeah.
DJ Moore is 2nd in the NFL.
Yeah, I did see that.
With the most yards for incompletions, 259. That's overthrown, underthrown, and out of bounds.
Right.
Like that's yards that he could have got.
And,
Right.
And Robbie's like 4th.
Oh, is he?
Robbie was on
Yeah.
that in that top 5.
Yeah, he was on. Yeah.
Yeah, you had I think Cortland Sutton was 1st.
Yeah.
DJ. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I think Robbie was 4th or 5th.
Man, I did see some things. Yeah, I had a little bit of chuckle there. I think it was on Twitter. It said, "Hey, Denver has quarterback problems."
Yeah.
Who went to Denver?
Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we got fans now saying, "Oh, we should have kept Teddy."
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Well, we already talked about him. Old Giants.
Yeah, we got New York this week.
We're going to New York. We're going to the Big Apple.
G-men.
So we're 3-3. They're 1-5. They got their asses kicked by the Rams last week, which who hasn't? Besides the Cardinals.
Rams are rolling.
Yeah, I mean the Rams. They look fantastic. We're a 3-point favorite right now. Yep. Offensive wise, we got. I think DJ Morgan against Bradbury. What do you guys think about that matchup?
Ooh, that's some familiarity there.
It is.
I don't know.
I think this after the game that Robbie had, I feel like this is the game that Robbie needs to really have a game.
And he's going back to New York, even though it's
right.
Same stadium.
Yeah. But I feel like he needs to have a game. And DJ, I think DJ can get some separation on Bradbury, but I don't know if Bradbury is the following the corner.
Yeah, it depends what kind of scheme. I guess they could play a scheme like we do, where one corner doesn't follow somebody the whole
right.
The whole game.
I think Bradbury kind of stays at his.
It's his side. Yeah.
So I think they can get some separation there, but
yeah,
I don't know. I like to see them matched up. I mean, we have the 18th ranked offense, which is surprising after last week.
You ain't lying.
And then they already have the 27th ranked defense. So this is a good game to reset.
Yeah.
Because they have Jabril Peppers, they have James Bradbury. I don't really know. They have Leonard Williams. I can't name a linebacker.
Well, I mean, this is definitely a winnable game.
But this is a good game to play a defense that's not as good to try to reset.
Right. Get a little bit of confidence.
Yep. Try to stay mistake free.
Right.
Maybe see Darnold get some time. Finally get some time to see what he can do.
Right.
I mean, they're going to have to come with a good game plan, and with Rule kind of hopefully getting his hand in with the offensive play calling, I'm hoping we can develop a plan and go with it, And if it doesn't work, hey, halftime, make a fucking adjustments.
Well, it's like you said, the Giants are banged up.
Yeah, they are.
They got some injuries too, so they definitely don't have they don't have Saquon. I mean, Panthers should win this game. I mean, I'm just telling you, they should win this game.
Yeah.
And if they don't win this game, I don't know what's going to happen with the rest of the season of this team.
Yeah.
Start playing for a draft pick.
Yeah, no Barkley, no Kenny Galladay, Slayton's hurt, Shepard's hurt.
That's what I'm saying.
Andrew Thomas with their young offensive line, offensive tackle.
Well, I mean, Jones is banged up. The quarterback's banged up.
Yeah. So, I mean.
Local kid, by the way.
Yeah. Yep. Fuck you.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's a winnable game, man. And it, I mean, this team is definitely going in the wrong direction. But this is one of those games that could I don't know, mask is the right word, but it could fix a lot of problems.
Well, it could change morale and change momentum.
Yes. I mean, it puts you at 4-3.
Yeah.
You be at 4-3.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a game that the Panthers need to bring home. But we'll see what happens, man. I mean, last 2 weeks have been very disappointing. But we've been in those games, Steven, as you pointed out. It's not like we got blew out. I mean, they were winnable games.
Yeah.
But they need to take this game.
Yeah. They're 29th in the NFL in points allowed too.
Yeah.
I know you hit on the 27th, and
that's just total defense.
Yeah.
I didn't get to the nickels and dimes and everything.
Yeah. But I mean, they give up a lot of points, so hopefully we can capitalize on that and score some fucking points.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're kind of beating a dead horse. Hopefully getting the play calling right where we can get the ball out of Darnold's hands fast enough.
And turnovers too, man. We can't be turning the ball over.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta fix those.
Yep, we got to stop laying the ball down. So, Sam struggled a little bit, but I think that's attributed to a lot of things that are going wrong on offense. The protection's the biggest thing. We're not, the thing that's it's a bad recipe for us in this 3-game skid. Our defense is not getting any pass rush.
Right.
Our offense is not protecting.
Yep.
So it's like complete opposite on both.
Yep.
So that's a recipe for disaster. We talked about the trenches.
Yep.
That's what's going on now.
That's where you win. I've got my bold prediction for offense.
Go, man.
And you guys might look like me like I have two heads.
We're going to do offense first.
At this point,
I think Robbie bounces back.
Okay.
He has 5 or more catches and a touchdown.
Okay.
So,
Dougie, you got stuff or?
I think, actually, I'm going to be honest. I think Chuba's going to have a good game.
Yeah?
I'm going. Chuba's going to go 100.
Which, do you know the fun fact about him? He's a third Canadian-born player with 100 or more yards.
Correct. Mm-hmm. He's going to go 100.
One was one guy I can't remember. The other one's Bronco Nagurski.
Yeah. I got Chuba with 2 touchdowns.
Sweet.
Okay.
2 rushing touchdowns.
I got bold prediction. Offensive line only gives up 2 sacks.
That's still pretty.
God,
that's still pretty fucking bold.
And that's pretty bad when you're going. That's pretty good.
Yeah, 2 sacks, we'll take it.
Yeah.
So, defensive wise, we should match up well with them, especially with all the injuries.
Right.
I mean, we don't want to hope for people being out, but we do. I mean, we're the 3rd ranked defense still,
and which is amazing.
Yeah. And they're the 16th ranked offense. But the D line should feed. This is where they should reset here. Just like the offense, the defensive line should be able to reset here.
Yep.
Because their offensive line's banged up. They don't have the best offensive line already. Daniel Jones is always running for his life, but that's one thing we have to do is contain Daniel Jones.
Right.
Just like Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
Because if we don't, he can kill us.
Right.
The dude runs. I mean, he might stumble after 50 yards of running,
yeah,
but damn, but he can run.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you guys think matching up?
Defensively, I'll go with I guess a bold prediction there. I say we get 2 turnovers, and we actually convert those into points.
Okay.
Not just getting the turnovers, we actually get points out of it.
Yeah.
So that's as far as I'm going with defense.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm gonna stick with what Steven said. Their offensive line's banged up. Our defensive line needs to eat. So I'm gonna say defensive line gets 5 sacks.
Okay. Cool.
I like that.
Sure hope so.
I'm gonna go with Dante gets another pick.
Okay.
He already got one against the Eagles. I want to see him get one against the Giants. Think they just walked another guy right there. Sorry. Again, Braves baseball.
We're doing an update, live update.
Yep, 5-2 again, 2 outs. Top of the 8th, we got 2 on, 1st and 2nd. So let's go.
Let's get it.
But yeah, Dante Jackson gets a pick. He's been playing off his mind too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the guys, him and Luvu and Reddick that have been really consistent and really playing well. If Shaq was still in there, I think that did change our whole defense with Shaq being out. Hopefully he can come back. Hopefully he comes back this week.
Hopefully,
he didn't hit the IR, so he was week to week. So hopefully get him back. But there's no reason why our defense cannot handle the Giants' offense, especially being, like I said, as banged up as they are.
Right.
I mean, I would worry about Barkley if he was in, just because he's like that receiving threat. He's like
he's never in.
He's never in. Yeah. Well, he's about the same as our running back now.
Yeah,
so we kind of in the same boat here.
Yep.
But I mean, my score prediction, I think we come back, win big, 31-17.
Wow. Me and you are very close.
31-17.
I mean, it's kind of close to mine too. What you got? Doug?
I just wrote mine down.
Yeah.
30-16.
30-16 Wow.
So we're all really close. I'm 24-16.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. I am going to go with a win. I had actually thought about trying to reverse our mojo and pick the Giants.
Maybe do a reverse psychology type of shit.
Yeah.
It seems like since we've been doing this, ever since we started picking who wins, we've been fucking losing.
I can't.
Well, maybe we just say the score and don't say who wins.
Hey, maybe so. I just can't. I can't pick the Giants. I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I agree.
This is the game that we need to. This is the game that we should win.
Yeah, we should.
Like, hands down, we should be the team that comes out with a win.
We shall see. So, you got the updates, big guy.
Well, I've got one. The Panthers' first player selected to the PFF 90 Club in 2021 went undrafted back in 2018. That's got an alert about that. I'm gonna see who it is.
What in what?
Oh, it's gonna play a video. Fuck, never mind. Anyways,
I'm not even sure what the question was.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was.
I see it right here. What
There
you're
you go.
talking about? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who it is either.
What in? We're not gonna watch the video.
No, I ain't gonna watch the video.
We'll update it on the next episode.
Yeah, but we do fantasy football though.
Fantasy updates.
So the Late Normal Right has a group.
You got it pulled up,
a
big guy?
league. Yeah, I'm getting it. So just to kind of run down, Shay is in my division, the East. Shay is 4-2. I am 3-3. Sarah, my girlfriend, 3-3. Dougie, 2-4.
Ooh.
Dude, I'm struggling.
Hey,
and the thing is,
you beat me, don't worry.
3 of my losses have been like I lost one by half a point.
Yeah.
I lost this week by 1.5 points.
Yeah, the kicker came back and beat you.
I mean, it's
That's fucking nuts.
dang, dude.
That's fucking nuts.
But still, I'm 2-4.
Shiram, 2-4.
Friend of the show.
Yep, friend of the show. In the West, Paul, who I'm playing next week, 5-1.
You know what?
Beat him.
He's the one that beat me by a point and a half. You know what, Paul? Shut up.
Yep.
Shut up.
Him.
And then we got Teresa, 4-2, your lovely wife.
Uh-huh.
Justin, 3-3.
Let's go.
Kevin, friend of the show, 3-3. Chris Harmon, 1-5.
Yeah.
And I think he won the first week. He's lost 5 in a row.
Yeah, I think he beat Justin.
Yeah, I think he did.
He actually scored the second most. I was looking at it last night.
You're number one, Steven.
Yeah, he scored the second most points this year in a week, which is nuts.
And it was against me.
Yeah, it was against you. I'm pretty sure. Let me go week 1.
He just drank this whole beer.
Yes, it was. He scored 173 points.
Jesus Christ.
Just a disclaimer: I've scored 170 or more twice. Everybody plays good against me apparently though. I think
and that's why I said we're going to adjust what we do, and we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Is that good though?
What's that?
170.
Oh yeah.
That's a
good score.
That's a shit ton of
I
points.
scored 180 this week in Mark's league.
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
We have 2 flexes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So
you got custom. You got custom. Yeah.
So, which it's still a good score.
Oh.
Landon beat me. He scored 201 points against me. So,
okay.
That's when I lost by almost 100. But next week we're gonna try to keep this updated. Paul did bring this up at the watch party.
Sure he did. Of course he did.
He missed this, yeah, because he's 5-1. If he was 1-5, he wouldn't be saying
I
shit
had him,
about
man.
it.
I had him.
Again, I'm playing Paul next week. Paul, I'm taking you down, so you'll be 5-2. I'll be 4-3. Kevin is playing Shiram, so Shiram.
Yep.
And then we got Justin. You're playing Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, you're going
And
down.
then game of the week. Doug and Teresa.
Oh,
Money's on Teresa. Sorry, Doug.
Woo!
So,
hey, Teresa, you got to let Doug win.
yeah, you have to. That's what I did for
Please
Sarah.
do.
And then we got
Better record than I do.
And then we got old Chris against Shay, who Shay's got a powerhouse.
Yeah, Shay's been killing it.
So good luck to everybody this week, except for you, Paul. Suck my ass. And that's our fantasy football update.
Hey, Paul, you just beat me, so yes, suck his ass. So,
sorry, Mark. That was your thing. Or whatever.
So that's the fantasy update, and now I think we're going to shout out.
Shout out.
And you know, like I said, I usually kill this one. I don't have a lot this week. I think I'm just bitter.
Yeah.
I think I'm just bitter. I don't want to shout anybody
Yeah, we kind
out.
of walked up in the studio. Your shoulders
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
shrugged.
freaking pissed.
I mean, you had the dark cloud above
my
your head.
teams have sucked lately, man. I've had a rough time. So, all right, so shout outs. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and start it out.
Well, I'm going to shout out, which we should have done last week, and we kind of
that's cool.
dropped the ball on it, is Emily, who did our logo. Looks amazing, but she actually did it for Pink.
Yes.
For breast cancer awareness for us. It looks awesome. We are selling stickers for $5 and bracelets for $3. All proceeds go to Susan G. Komen. It's such a good foundation for research and awareness for this terrible disease. We'll be posting a little more about that this week. We were kind of trying to set something up online where people could pay online, but I think we're just gonna go, hey, Cash App us or Venmo or PayPal or give us cash.
Yep.
And then if you're not local, we'll definitely send it to you if you want one. So we actually are doing that for the month of October, but we're not even just October. Even though that's the Awareness Month, we'll be doing it year round.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna have these available year round.
So
and again, friend of the show, we are doing this in honor of my wife.
Yes.
Who is in December 10-year breast cancer survivor. So yeah, so hey, again, guys, we're doing this because we're really proud of anybody going through this.
Right.
But please just support us. Again, all proceeds going to charity.
Yep.
We are not
100%.
keeping anything.
100%.
Yep. What you got, Justin?
My normal.
Do it.
Thank you, Tech Guy. You're beautiful, and I love you. And I want to smack you sometimes, but it's fine.
Go ahead and say something, Tech Guy.
Yeah. He's got his own
You
mic.
get your
Wait,
mic
he's
right
got his
there.
own mic. There he is.
There he is.
All right.
That's a first.
Very, very profound.
Silent manager over here. Thank
Yep.
you for
Yep.
everything you do. We love you.
Outstanding.
And thank you, my co-host. I love you guys.
Yeah, we love.
Same, man.
I love y'all.
Y'all know I throw it out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
We this crazy little venture we came up with. We're 12 episodes in now, man.
You know, I was sitting down there taking a piss.
Sweet.
You were
and you were doing some deep thoughts, right?
You know what I was
that
thinking?
could be a segment. Deep thoughts.
Yeah.
With Justin.
Yeah.
Taking a piss.
It's pretty shallow.
So
shallow.
I was sitting down there.
Sorry.
Right?
Good.
And I was thinking when me and Steven came over, and it was like Christmas morning when we got all of our mics and our.
Oh yeah, man, it was. I mean, I wish we had video of that.
Yeah.
You were the worst one.
Yeah.
Justin was it was like he was a kid, man. He was ripping into that stuff, man.
It was. I was just thinking about that because I walked by the living room and I was like, you know,
he was on his knees. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
He was down on the floor.
Yeah, he was.
Like me and I think I tagged.
I was like, Just, I'm too old for this. Hand me a box, man. I ain't doing this.
But yeah, I mean that's a good thing. I mean you're right.
Yeah.
I mean now we got a whole studio
which is coming together beautifully, by the
right,
way.
we're still kicking it. We got some things falling.
Nah, it's okay.
It's fine. We're 12 episodes in.
I'm still work in progress.
Yeah.
But you're right. I mean, that's what I was saying. I remember when we were still standing out on the street.
Yeah, doing that.
Just talking about this thing.
Yeah.
And man, I'm so appreciate it, Justin, because I agree with you 100%, man. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't see any end in sight. I think we're gonna have episode 1 million or something.
Yep.
Hopefully.
But yeah, we have a good time doing this, man, and I appreciate shouting out because I've done that to y'all, and y'all were telling me I'm gonna cry. I feel the same way, man. For you guys to drag an old man like me in doing this, I love it, man.
You carried the team, Dougie.
I love it, man. I look forward to this every week,
Yeah.
man. Y'all should see some of our texts in the text group. It's like, let's up and go.
Yeah.
But Justin, I agree with you, man. I really appreciate you guys.
Yep. Definitely.
So the other shout out, we were going to talk about the people who have supported the bands.
Yes.
And who have purchased bands and stickers.
Yep.
We've had a few that have done that already, and some have. I think, Stephen, you were saying some who had given us more money and just said keep it, donate it.
Yep.
We appreciate all you guys that have done that already. Again, it's for a worthy cause.
Yep.
So anything, spread the word. Hey, we'll mail you. We'll do whatever we got to do to get them out. But we do appreciate everybody that has supported us thus far.
Yep, definitely. Way to bring that back. I did forget to say that. But yeah, thank you guys for helping support us. Not just the podcast, but definitely the breast cancer awareness. Thank you, everybody.
Yep. And I'm trying to think, is there anything, I know one thing that we have talked about doing, which we really need to get on, and Justin's going to get mad at me when I say this. Justin, we were talking about Bridges earlier. Did you get a rap update?
Hell no.
He still hadn't got a song update.
He still told me to fuck off.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he didn't get his contract, so he's like pissed off at
So
everybody.
he's saying bigger things on the horizon here.
Exactly.
So, but nah, man, we appreciate everybody out. I think that's all the shout outs, right, guys?
I mean, we have two more.
What you got?
Well, we should have done this first.
No, go.
These two first.
Go.
I want to shout out the Washington football team.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that. That's right.
They retired Sean Taylor's number.
Which
if you
I
guys
think-
don't know who Sean Taylor is, he was tragically murdered
Yep.
in the prime of his career.
Yep.
Young fellow.
Yep.
Number 21, they did retire his jersey.
And they should have.
Or his number, I'm sorry. Yes,
Yep.
they should have.
Very cool.
And then...
And this is a Panther related.
Yeah, it's Sam Mills was retired in the Saints Hall of Fame. He's put in there for Ring of Honor type of thing.
That. Yeah.
So kudos to the Saints. I mean, he did start off with the Saints.
absolutely.
He came to the Panthers, and now he became such a big
Yep.
legend for us. So thank you, Saints. We don't normally say that.
No,
Right.
it's
But-
very rare.
Yeah. So thank you, Saints.
Yeah.
And then updates for the Braves Dodgers
Let's
before
do
we
an
get out of
update
there.
before we sign off here.
Bottom of the 8th, Dodgers do have one man on base, first base, 5-2. So let's close it out.
Yeah, let's go ahead and close this one out. Again,
Chop on.
these two guys here, their team. I told them I would support them if my guys were out. So, plus I hate the Dodgers, can't stand them. Sorry, Dodger listeners. So go Braves.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I think that's going to get us this week. If we forgot you, if we told you we were going to shout you out and we forgot or whatever, we have more episodes coming up. I think I put our limit. We're going to do like 1 million. So, but hey, continue following on social media. Justin, you usually update the social media.
Yeah. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify.
Google.
What is this?
200.
Oh, 200.
Yeah, talk about it. Go ahead.
Oh, well, yeah.
I was
yeah.
trying to sign it to him so he could say it.
Google, Spotify, iTunes, all that. Listen to us on there, please. We really appreciate that. And we are very close to 200. What are we at? 170?
171.
171. So when we hit 200, we're going to do another giveaway.
And that's on Instagram.
On Instagram.
That'll be on Instagram. Mark, you can't win it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're
no
you're
repeat
disqualified.
winners.
Yeah, no repeat winners. So be on the lookout for that. We are very close to 200, and we appreciate and love y'all.
And I did tell these guys, I kind of run the Twitter account, and we are up to 97 followers. We're getting close to 100 there.
Definitely.
So, hey, thanks, guys. Go ahead and follow us. Leave comments. After you listen to episodes, please leave comments, good, bad, or indifferent, because we do make adjustments on some of the things that we do.
Unlike the Panthers.
Yeah. I don't know how well our adjustments are.
Well, this will make some.
That's a good one, Steve. But yeah, there are things such as known as adjustments.
Yeah.
So all right, guys. So episode 12 in the books. Hey, episode 13 will be next, guys, and I'm scared of that number. So we got to make sure we do a good one, and that's gonna be near Halloween. That's kind of ironic, isn't it?
That'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be kind of cool. So
Should
maybe
we all dress up?
Maybe we'll dress up and
Yeah.
we'll get the studio a little bit. Maybe we'll get
Spooky.
some little spooky in here.
Hey.
We'll all wear a costume.
So,
Halloween edition.
Halloween edition.
all right,
This
guys.
is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
All right, so guys, here we go. This is the end of episode 12. Please listen and support, and hey, give us some suggestions. I think Steven said something about beer suggestions.
Yep. Yeah.
Make sure you give those for the Crack Zone. All right, guys, on 3, we're going to close it out as we always do. Please, God, guys, listen, Panthers. Please listen to this, okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Keep
pounding,
pounding,
baby.
baby.
Go Braves.